My dear listeners, I want to start by reminding you of something so crucial that it might just change the way you see yourself, and others, forever. Have you ever noticed how sometimes, despite your best efforts to live a peaceful and fulfilling life, you encounter people who seem to carry an invisible weight of resentment or jealousy towards you? It's like a shadow that follows you, even though you haven't done anything wrong to deserve it. Today, we're going to delve deep into why someone might be jealous of you, why your life might actually be better than theirs in ways you might not even realize, and how to spiritually navigate this truth with grace, wisdom, and compassion. First, let me say this: jealousy is an age-old human emotion, a signpost that points not to your failure but to someone else's struggle within. Jealousy often arises when people see in you something they long for but feel they cannot have. It's not just about material possessions or achievements. More profoundly, jealousy touches on the light within you, the peace, the joy, the resilience, the divine purpose that you are walking in. When someone is jealous of you, it's because your life, your path, your spirit is shining in ways that awaken their own unmet desires or insecurities. Imagine for a moment that your life is a candle shining in a dark room. That light is not there to dim anyone else's, it is simply your God-given light. But to those who are struggling in darkness, the light can feel blinding or uncomfortable. They might try to cover it up with shadows of jealousy, but that light remains real and true. So when you feel the sting of jealousy coming your way, remember that it's a sign that your life is truly blessed. You are living in alignment with something greater, something beautiful, something God-ordained. Now, why is your life better than theirs? Not because you are perfect or without struggles. Oh no, far from it. Your life is better because you are walking a path of purpose. You are growing in faith, learning lessons, and stepping into the destiny that God has crafted uniquely for you. Others may not see the full picture. They don't witness your private prayers, your moments of surrender, or the strength it takes to rise every day with hope. They only see what's on the surface, the blessings, the smiles, the victories. But remember, every seed you plant in faith, every tear you wipe away with hope, every act of kindness you offer, these are building a foundation stronger than any material success. Jealousy often hides behind fear that someone else's light will outshine their own. But hear this truth deeply, beloved: God's kingdom is not a crowded room with only a few spots at the table. There is endless space for every light to shine brilliantly, without dimming another. When you encounter jealousy, it usually reveals something tender beneath the surface, someone who hasn't yet found their own light or has lost sight of where to seek it. This is not a call to rivalry or defensiveness, but a gentle invitation to respond with compassion. Hold space for them with love, while firmly guarding the sacred peace God has placed within you. Spiritually, the scriptures echo this reality time and again: you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God's plans for you are woven with hope and prosperity, designed to lift you up and not tear you down. Your life is a testament to His unending faithfulness. When jealousy tries to creep in and unsettle your soul, lean hard into prayer. Ask God to be your shield, to guard your heart against every whisper of doubt or bitterness. Pray earnestly for those whose envy or resentment may seek to harm you. Prayer is a divine key, one that breaks every chain, transforms hardened hearts, and floods the darkest places with radiant light. In prayer, you reclaim your peace and become a beacon of hope and healing, even for those who struggle to see their own way. One of the reasons your life might stir feelings of jealousy in others is because you refuse to hide who you truly are. You move through the world with boldness, embracing your truth without apology. You love with a depth that many shy away from, and you stand unwavering in your beliefs and values. That kind of bravery, authenticity, is rare and precious. It draws admiration but can also spark envy in those who struggle to own their own light. Yet, never forget this: your authenticity is a sacred gift. It's the very gateway through which blessings flow into your life. When others feel the pull to compare or criticize, remind yourself that your worth is not measured by their voices, but by the divine spark that burns within your soul. It's also vital to recognize how jealousy can warp reality. The person who envies you often sees only the surface, the victories, the smiles, the moments of grace, but misses the battles fought behind the scenes. They paint a distorted picture, one that suggests your life is flawless while theirs is broken. But perfection is an illusion. What truly defines your journey is not the absence of hardship, but your faithfulness in pressing onward despite it. It's the resilience to rise again, the quiet courage to keep loving and growing. Your life shines not because it's without cracks, but because you choose to walk through them with perseverance and love. And that is where true beauty and strength reside. Dear listeners, if you ever find yourself weighed down by the jealousy of others, remember this: you don't need to defend your blessings or dim your light to make others comfortable. Instead, be a beacon of kindness and humility. Show that success and joy are possible without tearing others down. Your life can be a testimony of grace and generosity that transforms envy into admiration, darkness into light. Let me share a story with you, one that may resonate deeply. There was a young woman I knew who had a calm confidence about her. She wasn't flashy or boastful, but there was something in her spirit that drew people's attention. Some admired her quietly, others whispered words fueled by jealousy. At first, she was hurt and confused by this. But through prayer and reflection, she realized that her life was a mirror reflecting the light of God's love, and that those jealous were merely struggling to find their own reflection. She began to pray for them daily, and with time, many of those relationships transformed. Jealousy gave way to respect and even friendship. This woman's journey teaches us that spiritual strength and compassion are the keys to navigating jealousy's challenges. So, my beloved listeners, if you find yourself wondering why someone is jealous of you, know this: it is because you are living a life that is better, more aligned with divine purpose, more filled with faith, more rich in love and hope. And that is something to celebrate, not to hide. Walk boldly in your God-given destiny, shielded by prayer and guided by love. When jealousy tries to steal your peace, turn your gaze heavenward. Remember the words from Psalm 27 verse 1, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" Your light comes from God, and no one can extinguish it. Your journey is unique, your blessings are abundant, and your future is bright. And if you are the one struggling with feelings of envy or jealousy towards someone else, take a moment right now to pray for peace and understanding. Ask God to reveal the blessings in your own life, to open doors of opportunity, and to heal any wounds that fuel jealousy. Remember, jealousy only narrows the heart, gratitude and faith expand it. In closing, I want to leave you with this: jealousy is not your enemy. It is a signpost pointing to the power of your light and the beauty of your journey. Embrace your blessings with gratitude, protect your peace with prayer, and respond to envy with love. Your life is better than theirs, not because of what you have, but because of who you are becoming through God's grace. Thank you for listening with an open heart. May you walk forward each day knowing that your light is a gift to this world, that your life is precious, and that you are deeply loved by the Creator. Keep shining brightly, dear child, for your time to rise and flourish is now. Amen. My dear listeners, if this message has touched your heart and sparked a light within you, I warmly invite you to join our growing family by subscribing to this channel. Your subscription helps us continue to share these powerful, uplifting messages that nurture your spirit and strengthen your faith. And if you feel moved to go a step further, please consider supporting us with a super thanks. Your generosity fuels our mission to bring hope, love, and divine guidance to more souls just like yours. Together, we can shine brighter and walk this beautiful path of faith hand in hand. Thank you for being here, for your support, and for letting your light shine. Subscribe now and be part of this blessed journey.